Okay, hold on to it, okay?
I often have the feeling that there's a black cloud hanging over us, and it's kind of a renter's anxiety that a lot of people I know that live in Mountain View have. We kind of feel like our days are numbered.
I'll open it.
It's a sort of strange, unspoken agreement that if I don't cost them any money, maybe they'll let me stay and not raise my rent too much, you know. I've lived in Mountain View for about 14 years, maybe 15. I have a graduate degree and I make 6 figures, and I can't afford to live here. I've got about a year or 2 left here. I feel like the clock is ticking. This is facing people, you know, not just teachers and policemen and food servers, but it's actually tech workers are facing this too. It's too long. It's time for bed.
Rental crisis is affecting all segments of the population, you know, working class, middle class, even upper class individuals and families are being impacted by the rental crisis. What this legislation does is it provides stability so that families will rest assured that they won't be able to be evicted without a reason out of the blue.
I just can only hope that this measure passes in November on the ballots for rent stabilization and just cause eviction, because that's another issue that is hurting my community, because people just get like a 30-day notice to vacate with no cost, just vacate and that's it. And we have the right to have a roof above our heads. Thanks to the support from Evan, Mary Lou, and my tenants coalition group, I've been able to pay the rent for July. So thanks to their generous gifts, I have shelter till July 31st. But after July 31st, I don't really know what's gonna happen.
So I don't know many people who think rent control is going to solve our housing crisis. Rather, it's something that's targeted to prevent displacement or to limit displacement while we're trying to recover from the housing shortage. Low-income people we have in Mountain View are living in vehicles. We probably have hundreds of people living in vehicles in Mountain View. Most of them seem to have jobs, and many of them have children enrolled in our schools.
When I started 16 years ago, the one bedroom went for like $850 a month. And when I left the place, they were like $2,400 a month for the same room. I don't see how people can afford it. And so that's why I did that. That's why I moved into an RV.
What was your life like before?
I lived in a nice apartment right down the street.
Here in Mountain?
Yeah.
We need restaurant workers, we need gardeners, we need teachers, we need drivers, and people, low and moderate income people, are being forced out of town by the escalating rents.